Could a crazy new direction be on the way for Becky Lynch? We'll also check out what's happening with Stephanie, Cody, and more, starting things off with Becky Lynch. Since winning the women's intercontinental title, Becky Lynch has done a great job of elevating that title to the point where it does feel like a third world title for the women's division, and she's been making it feel very important. But during a recent WWE interview, Becky hinted at going in a whole new direction for herself. Becky noted that she was keeping an eye on the women's world title match between Stephanie and Io, because Becky said she sees herself becoming Becky Two Belts again. This time by holding the Intercontinental Championship and the Women's World Championship at the same time. Becky last held two titles at the same time back in 2019, following WrestleMania 35's main event. It was a big career-defining moment and accomplishment for Becky Lynch back then, and she wants to do it again, this time around with these two titles that are currently on Raw. And now that Stephanie has won the Women's World title, that's who Becky would have to go through in order to hold two titles one more time. Although Becky put it out there that she would be a double champion again, from a booking standpoint, it's something that's a bit difficult to envision happening anytime soon. The women's mid-card titles were introduced to give some more women opportunities to win gold, so having a double champion would sort of defeat the whole purpose, so it's kind of a tricky situation there. But at least from a storyline universe side of things, it does seem like a possibility for Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman to use their power and influence to try to get Becky Lynch a world title match against Stephanie. And maybe that match could end in disqualification via some outside interference from AJ Lee or any other new rival for Becky. Becky gets close to being a double champion again, but gets it ripped away at the last second. That should do a great job of getting Becky even more furious and irate. As far as current events for Becky goes, Becky did have an interesting backstage segment with Seth Rollins on this week's Raw. In this segment, Seth Rollins is looking at the WrestleMania 40 Rolex that Cody gifted him, and he's thinking about his upcoming match against Cody, and Becky's going off in the background, talking about how the watch could be fake and phony, just like Cody himself. Becky continues to rant about the Usos, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, AJ Lee, and the fans. Becky says she's going to make an example and storms out of the room with her Intercontinental title, all while Seth did not say a single word during the segment. It looks like this segment is showing that Seth and Becky are still together on television as the members of the Vision, but that they both have different focuses at the moment. Seth is locked in on the upcoming match with Cody Rhodes, lots of history and memories there. Seth got absolutely swept in 2022, losing 3 straight singles matches to Cody Rhodes. Then in 2024, Seth and Cody put their differences to the side and teamed up to take down Roman Reigns and The Rock's plan. So it's been a roller coaster of a few years for Seth and Cody's relationship with one another. But now they gotta lock in for this big Crown Jewel Championship match. And the bigger picture, sure, the Crown Jewel Championship match is kind of pointless. They're fighting over a title that's seen only one night and then doesn't get seen again until the following year's event. So not much of anything really on the line here, but given the history between Seth and Cody, given that Seth is winless against him, that's what improves the hype and what makes this singles match even more important and personal. Cody wants to defeat Seth, but Seth truly feels like he needs this win badly. So the Crown Jewel title may mean absolutely nothing, but the personal history between Cody and Seth is what will make this matchup interesting. A heated debate has been going on within the community that Stephanie Vaquer jumped in on, but ended up deleting her post. This whole big debate was focused on who was the first Latin American Women's World Champion in WWE, and this debate got very messy. Following Stephanie's world title win, WWE has been promoting her as the first ever Latin American Women's Champion. Some fans took to social media to point out that Melina is Latina and has only won a world title gold before in the women's division, so they question how Stephanie is being advertised as the first Latin American women's champion. Stephanie responded to a fan who was saying that Stephanie was disrespecting and ignoring Melina's accomplishments. Stephanie said that she respected Melina a lot, but that Melina has never held the WWE Women's World Champion. Technically speaking, Stephanie is right, because the Women's World title did not exist until 2023. But after a few moments of that tweet being up, Stephanie took it down and deleted it. But fans continued the debate amongst themselves. Fans pointed out that Melina does have a Latin background, but was born in the States. Stephanie was born in Chile. So when it comes to being the firstborn Latin American Women's Champion, that specific category belongs to Stephanie. So it was a heated debate there amongst the fans as they were trying to figure out if Stephanie really was the first Latin American women's champion in WWE. Stephanie is just at the start of her women's world title reign. She just defeated Io Sky to win the title at WrestlePalooza. A lot of fans are happy to see WWE strike while the iron's hot with Stephanie, and everyone's excited to see what this reign will look like. Things look rough for the WWE women's title right now on SmackDown, but the good thing for Stephanie is that the Raw is loaded with lots of possibilities and matchups for her to have, so things are looking very promising there. A new report from Body Slam featuring an alternate ending to WrestlePalooza has been released. According to their report, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre allegedly pitched for a finish that would include Randy Orton making an appearance during the WrestlePalooza WWE title to try to help Cody Rhodes defeat Drew McIntyre, but accidentally ended up costing Cody the title to Drew as a big blunder. A lot of fans feel like that would have been a more thrilling and exciting finish than what was actually seen of Cody just defeating Drew cleanly. Fans are very upset with the clean loss to Drew McIntyre because each time he gets built up as a big threat and has all this momentum running, he always gets pinned cleanly and everything just fizzles out. So there are some fans expecting some sort of screwy finish or Drew even winning the title just to protect Drew's momentum, but Drew just lost cleanly. But Drew and Cody alleged idea does sound like it would have been a nice unexpected twist. Randy was a big part of this storyline in the background. After Cody was taken out by Drew, Randy tried avenging Cody, and when Drew tried taking Randy out in the same way, Cody saved Randy. So it would have made some sense for Randy to appear again and try to help screw over Drew, only for everything to accidentally go the other way and Drew wins the title. That would have put Drew back on top as WWE champion, and would have been the start of tension and issues rising between Randy and Cody. When you put that finish against the actual finish, the Randy finish does seem more exciting. Does seem like there's more story to it to pull from there. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.